Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, I don't like this hat. Stop by. If your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Let's get this thing rolling. I want to talk to you guys about something, and I need your honest opinion. This is one of those stories, like these videos I do, where you won't really hear a lot from me, which some of y'all are probably happy to hear that. But I'm going to play this video for you about an incident that happened. I guess this happened last school year, but it was recently. It's about this young lady right here. This took place in Conroe, Texas, which is right up the street from where I'm at in Houston. And shout out to Conroe. And it's about this little girl, like I told you. Her name is McKenna Lombardo. She's 10 years old, and she has a learning disability. She's special needs. God bless her. This 5-year-old girl goes to a school called Cryer Intermediate School. Last May, I'm looking up here. Last May, this occurred. She was put in handcuffs after getting into a disagreement with another child that was seemingly, from the way the story was told, bullying her. The situation got out of hand to where they had to call the police. Why? I don't understand. It's a 10-year-old girl. And I want you guys to look at this video because the family is pressing. They had her get on the news and tell her side of the story. They contacted the media. I think it's a pending lawsuit most likely coming. That's why they got on TV. But I want you to look at this situation and tell me what you think about it, in all honesty. Me, honestly, I think she wasn't really doing anything that warranted the treatment she got. And it's just my opinion. But who am I but some guy that tells stories and shows you guys stuff. But I want to hear from you. In the comment section, if you could, please give me a comment and leave a comment and tell me what you think about this whole situation. Who's right, who's wrong? Could it have been handled differently? So on and so forth. Because I'm going to hear from you. And it'd be cool if you guys could, speak amongst yourselves in the comment section. Because I think it's going to be a lot of opinions all the way around the board on this. And nobody's right, nobody's wrong. So, but without further ado, take a look at the video. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.
A 5th grader with special needs talks to the I-Team about the way that she was disciplined at school, and it's all caught on police body cam videos. Now, we do need to warn you, this may be very disturbing. The father contacted our I-Team's Ginger Allen and allowed his little girl to speak to us. Watch.
I wanted to talk to you about the situation, and I wanted to let everybody know that you should tell your parents, even when, anybody's bullying you,
5th grader McKenna Lombardo tells us all about the argument that began on paper with another student last May.
So this girl, she kept on writing me these notes talking about she's talking about my mom and drawing pictures of me fat and all that.
The situation at Cryer Intermediate School, about 3 hours south of Dallas, escalated, and Conroe ISD officers were called. A report states before police arrived, the 10-year-old was, quote, physically aggressive and throwing markers, and she had pinned her associate principal's arm against a door frame. Once officers got there, they found McKenna on the playground. You hear a teacher explain that her arm was slightly injured. She says she had gotten in the way of a door while McKenna was trying to leave a classroom.
Blocked me into the door, which, phone charges, just so you know, you don't have to that.
You said you get in trouble. You do get in trouble?
Yes, ma'am.
When you watched the video, were you being difficult?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes, I can admit that I was being difficult.
McKenna's father agrees, but Matt Lombardo says the family has been working to get McKenna in the special education program for nearly a year. He provided medical documents to the I-Team showing McKenna is diagnosed with several disorders. All reasons why Lombardo says the discipline you're about to see after the responding officers become frustrated should have never happened. He also says it violates a new state law.
Let's go.
No, sir.
Let's go.
I'm not going to go.
You'll come with me. or we will go to juvenile.
Okay, we will.
Then let's go. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
No.
Turn around, put your hands behind her back. Now you're resistant. Turn around, put your hands behind
I'm
your
trying
back.
to go get my shoes.
You're not going to get your shoes.
Why?
Now
My
you'll listen.
shoes.
You'll put your hands behind your back.
I need to go get my shoes.
I will get your shoes. Put your hands behind your back.
Ooh.
Well, Ginger Allen is now joining us live in studio. Now, Ginger, start by obviously explaining McKenna's dad that says that he believes that police violated her rights. And tell us what rights exactly or laws does he believe that police violated?
Okay, so before the start of the last school year began and following our investigations nationwide, the Kids in Cuffs law passed. So that states a peace officer may not restrain a student enrolled in 5th grade or below unless the student poses a serious risk of harm to the student, so him or herself, or to another person. Okay. So McKenna's dad says at the point she was arrested, this video proves she was a challenge. He had no trouble admitting that. He said that to us. But he says she was not a threat to herself or anyone else, and he truly believes that. Body cam proves that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Dad watched the video numerous times, as most parents would. It is very disturbing to watch as a parent, especially one being like myself, you know, with a child with special needs. What stood out to him the most?
So there was one other part of this, and I want to warn people, this is disturbing, that really bothered him, and rather than tell you about it, I first want to show you. So we're going to play a little bit more of the body cam video so you can see it and decide yourself.
Think about that.
I felt silly doing that.
I've seen way less. I've seen way less.
What would the consequences be? It was a yes.
Well, she's in handcuffs already, so she's going to juvenile. She just gets charged with assault. Assault on a public servant.
Like I was in the way.
Oh, yeah. It don't matter.
So let me put this into perspective a little bit for you. After watching all of the body cams, McKenna's father believes the officers repeatedly coerced the teachers in that incident and others as they discuss whether the charges should be filed against McKenna. And you can hear more of this video. Make your own decision. We will put this on our website at cbsdfw.com, and then I will be back here tonight at 10 and we'll show you more of the story, but you can see it all there. I do want to point out that I reached out to the school for their side of this. We've talked to teachers. You know this personally. Yes. It can be difficult.
Yes.
These classrooms in particular can be dangerous as well, but the school district did not want to talk to us due to privacy laws, and then the police department has not followed up with me with a response.
Obviously, the focus here is this little girl, McKenna. You know, this is a lot for a little girl of her age to go through. How is she doing now?
So I'll start with the positive. Yeah. McKenna is back in school.
That's awesome.
She's back at that school. Her dad's now a volunteer there, and he says, I'm going to be there a lot. She did face 2 felony charges following this from 2 different teachers. But on July 31st, McKenna's dad met with Montgomery County in a Zoom call where they talked about this. It was an intake hearing, and now they have dropped all of those charges against her.
Good to see that she's doing well. She's back in school. A little challenging to go to the same school after, you know, what would be seen as a traumatic event like that, but good for her. It's a bright spot.
He says he's had a lot of meetings with the school, which was much needed, and he seems very positive about where they are headed, and that she is getting what she needs. But I just want to use this as an opportunity, and I know you can relate to this. Parents out there, as your children head into this school year, please be aware of that law that was passed last year. Remember, it involves 5th graders and younger. And if you have questions about a case, we not only want to hear from you, but Senator West has said he wants to hear from us if we hear about these cases.
That's powerful. Okay, Ginger Allen reporting live for us in studio with our I-Team. Ginger, thank you so much for this in-depth report. We really